Okay, this is part 2. You see, you people and your self-proclaimed bullshit is what's going to end up giving us this race war. See, y'all don't understand. Your television tells lies to your vision. That's why it's called a tell-lie vision. It's basically a box that shoots lies into your vision and forces you to believe in it. See, the point of the newscasting channel is to cast spells on you people. To cast spells to make you believe the lies, to make you believe the rhetoric. See, the point for you black and white people to go into bare arms, start killing each other. The point is to have everybody going against nature. See, if you can get the most melanated people and the most non-melanated people to fight, everyone else on the planet is going to start fighting too. Do you know why? Because you guys are polar opposites, but at the same time, positive and negative do attract, just like good and bad. And I'm not saying white people are bad and black people are good or anything like that. You have good and bad in all forms of so-called color, which is really outer dimensional dark matter or melanin. But white albinos. See, you're not white. Albinos are they're more prone to being negative beings and more prone to be bad, evil people. You see it every day. Now, let me explain to you why. I'm going to go in mass detail now. Stop talking, listen, and look, no disrespect, but shut the hell up. Just shut up and let me finish. All right? The reason why white folks act the way that they act and do the shit that they do is not an attack on ya. I'm trying to explain something to ya. You want to know why you look so different from black people? Do you want to know why black people have that natural hair texture? Do you want to know why black Negroid people are so inventive and creative and they create all this cool shit out here that y'all enjoy out here? You want to know why? Black people are the root, the so-called, okay? Because they're not black. Understand that shit. Okay? The reason why everybody enjoys everything that black people do and they want to be like them, they want to act like them, they're the most copied, imitated people on the planet, is because their genetics is some of the oldest genetics on this planet. African Americans, really look at their features, man. Okay? The ones in Africa, for the most part, they don't look like those. They don't look like the ones from here in America. The ones that are here in America are freaking old as shit. They were here before these so-called Caucasian or the British or the English or the French came over here, or the Germans. See, Caucasian people. Let me explain something to you. Okay? You want to know why you guys are so geared towards going into the African American culture? Do you want to know why? The reason why is because they have the melanated seed. They have the most fertile seed, which means all you other weaker melanated seeds come from their seed. Which means y'all gonna follow whatever the black woman and man do. Whatever they do, y'all prone to do it too. The reason why is because you come from them. You come from them. Okay? Anything they do, whatever they get said done, the majority of the people on the planet are going to follow their example. It's how it works. You understand? Let me explain something to you. You Caucasians, let's get on the Confederate flag. The Confederate flag is not racist, okay? It's dealing with crops and dealing with the North and the South, and the North trying to tax the South. It has absolutely nothing to do with racism, all right? The people in the South, they're not even that racist at all. Seriously, they're not, all right? And there's no such thing as race. You guys are like mouses in a maze, running around in a race to get to the cheese. And what I don't understand is that cheese smell that y'all smelling is really a trap set up by the government to encase you in a box, a fiery hot box of suffering and misery that you cannot get yourself out of. That's your little race. You understand? Y'all running running, but y'all don't even know where the hell y'all running to. Y'all don't even know your freaking destination, but y'all want to keep running. Stop the bullshit. If you really start thinking that you're so different from other melanated people, you got something freaking wrong with you. Because you know what? Let me tell you something. We all bleed red. We all come from the same thing in the end of the day. Most of us anyways, okay? You have some people on this planet called blue bloods, which is hybrids, okay? They mix their DNA with demonic entities. Do you understand? This is where your so-called Baphomet comes from. This is where your religion comes from. This is where your blue bloods in power come from, with your Confederate flag crossing out the blue bloods and trying to kill them and stop them from wreaking havoc all over the western seacoast of the United States and other parts like the North and the South. Why do you think you guys have so much problems with the North and the South? Let me tell you what was really going on. When I said in the previous video that slavery never happened, now y'all want to go all crazy and shit. Let me explain something to you. If you do your research, you're going to find out that the so-called Roots, you know that movie called Roots? That bullshit ass movie called Roots? Okay? That ain't no black people roots. Do you understand? That never happened to black people, first of all. Okay? If you actually do your research, okay? Okay? In 1806, the Louisiana Purchase happened. Okay? That was dealing with the government and them trying to take away black people's rights and taking away black people's liberties that we're supposed to be having today. They wanted to get rid of black people's rights. And you got to understand something else. It's not slavery. It's sharecropping. It's not slavery. The Jesuits, the Jews, which are the real coons, which are the real niggers, okay, these fucking motherfuckers in power who rule over the entire United States and other parts as well. This is why they keep making excuses to go to other foreign lands and kill women and children and bomb people in Kuwait and kill everybody and take over that landmass. It's because they want their NWO secret New World Order paradigm, which is not really a secret, because if you look at your $1 bill, which I'm going to break down one day in one of my videos, you'll understand the whole story and dynamic of what the hell this country was founded by. It was founded by getting rid of the Moors that were here. There was Egyptians in America. I don't think you people quite understand that there's humongous, colossal pyramids in the United States that have been covered up. They've been covered up. Y'all don't know what they have done. You don't know what the United States government has done. You white people want to keep talking about, oh, I'm white. I'm white. How are you white? You go in the sun and you burn up. How come that doesn't happen to Negroid people? Huh? Oh, you want to talk about because they're darker and shit? No. No, first of all, it doesn't work like that. You're an albino. You understand? You're an albino. Your colored folk over here, they're the original people. They are stronger than y'all. Understand that shit. Cut your bullshit. If they mix with you, you know what's going to happen. The child is going to come out looking Negroid. We know this shit already through understanding of how shit works. Okay, we're more virile, we're more stronger. Okay, and yes, we are more intelligent than them. That's why everything comes from us. All white people do is take our shit, flip it on its backside, and give it to the mass public as some deformed manifestation, or they take our stuff and try to masquerade it as their own. And it's sickening, because y'all not supposed to be doing that. You're supposed to be helping the colored people on this planet to get their land back, but y'all not fitting to do that. If you look at in Africa right now, the apartheid era and all the crazy shit that went down over there, black people, white people are so afraid of black people right now over there. They trying to go back to Europe. They're trying to go back to Europe. They don't want shit to do with the black people over there because the black people over there is killing them now. And war is gonna break out in South Africa, man. For real, it's gonna break out again, dude. Again, dude. And you see, white people. See, the majority of white people don't understand this. We're all together in this shit. If they're gonna do a new world order paradigm or kill everybody, you're gonna be involved in this shit too. We're all gonna be in a slammer. You understand? You think they give a shit that you a Caucasian person? You think they give a fuck about you? You really think because you got that little white image that you're gonna be safe when all this shit goes down? You really think you think your little white privilege is gonna save you? Is that what you think? You think your little Caucasian privilege or all this other shit is gonna save you? You think they give a fuck? Let me explain something to you. If you have a man up there putting fluoride in water, causing massive deforestation, forcing people to watch this television, huh? With all these EMF waves, you got GMO food, genetically modified food. Everything is unnatural. If they're doing all this bad shit, white people, if they doing, listen, I'm talking to you right now, white people, okay? I'm trying to explain something to you because I'm on your side. That's what you don't understand. I'm on your side. Now listen to me. If they, listen to me. If everything is unnatural, everything, MK Ultra music that siphons away some of your aura energy, your magnetic field energy, and siphons it to another location. If everything is being made to be unnatural, surgery, to cosmetic surgery. Surgery was only made to fix your freaking physical vehicle, your physical body if it's damaged, not for cosmetic reasons. People out here are fucking insane. Listen to me. If everything out here is unnatural, do you really believe the person or the entity that is causing all this damage on the planet, you really think this motherfucker's fully human? He can't be. Let me explain something to you. If a human being wants to live on this planet and live and be the ruling class of government or ruling class elite, he gonna want everything to benefit him and his living conditions. A human being cannot live under those kinds of conditions because things are gonna keep getting worse and worse and worse, and then eventually the world is not gonna be habitable for humans to live on. So whoever's doing all this madness cannot be fully human. I keep seeing all these UFO sightings, but y'all don't want to put 2 and 2 together and realize that our government is being controlled by outer dimensional, extraterrestrial, fourth dimensional entities. But y'all not going to think about that because y'all focused on this race shit. Y'all focused on all this bullshit. Y'all can't even understand that there's other things out there in the world. The Lord exists. Angels is real. Demons is real. Everything is really real. Where the fuck you guys think these ideas come from, dude? Seriously, but y'all not gonna think on that higher level. Y'all not gonna meditate and try to leave your body and go into other realms and try to find out what's beyond this world. Yeah, we locked in a mental state that is a fixed mental state and it's fixed for your mind trap. Because they got you guys on a death hex, a spiritual death hex. I'm gonna make a video about that shit too because y'all need that. 9/11 was orchestrated by our government. ISIS is being funded by our government. Okay? Okay? Understand? Iraq is one of the only places is the only place on this planet that has its own space program other than the United States of America with NASA. And that's why these Jews hate the people from the Iranians and Iraq so much. You understand? These Jews that are in power, they're making deals with demonic entities from other galaxies and other dimensions. Like your Satan, for example. That's an outer dimensional entity. Which is really an interdimensional entity because it lives in our Earth. But y'all not going to think about that. You're not going to think about Shambhala. You're not going to think about none of that shit. And you know why? Because you've been programmed to think that the world around you is all there is. And I'm trying to tell you there's more. Why won't y'all listen? Drag people to my channel, please. Drag people here. Make them see what the hell is good. Make them see what the hell is popping with my channel. Spread the shit. Spread the news. Let people know what the hell is going on. The world is far more than what y'all believe, but y'all have to start digging for information. Black people, let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna get on your ass. I'm gonna get on your ass. You black people, for the most part, and African Americans. I'm only speaking about the African Americans. All the other African motherfuckers and Hispanic black people and all this other shit, I'm leaving y'all alone for now. I want to talk about the African Americans right now. You guys, y'all have about 84% to 90% of your families completely destroyed. In America, y'all 84% unintact. Y'all not intact. Your families are not intact. The family structure is not intact. 84% of y'all is not intact. Y'all damaged out here. I'm seeing black people doing all kinds of crazy shit out here, man. And it's scaring the shit out of me. You black people are way too dysfunctional. Y'all way too out of control. Your black woman is completely damaged for the most part. For the most part, black people is too damaged to fix all this bad shit that's going on out here. So we need divine intervention to come in and fix this shit. Like I was saying, we need divine intervention to fix all this because we weren't like this. We weren't dysfunctional. We weren't wearing our pants sagging to the floor. We wore our hair long. We was proud of ourselves. We were the most intelligent, beautiful people on the planet. We made pyramids for frig's sake. We were the most advanced people you could possibly imagine. And we got stripped of all of our knowledge of self, our wisdom, everything, because we chose to violate something called the 42 laws of Ma'at. Do you understand? When we violated the laws, the Lord Anunnaki, or the Anunnaki, and the other higher creators and the gods and goddesses from the Etherian realms came through the Stargate. They saw what we were doing, and then they made us fall from grace, from the 4th dimension into the 3rd dimension. Everything is lower matter world down here. Nothing energy or spiritual for shit. And you black people that constantly have dysfunctional others within your factions that act savage like, they behave like they ain't got no damn sense, okay? Alright? You know, and white people, they not know better, okay? But for the most part, one thing I can say, Caucasians, their family structure is about 95% to 93%. This is statistically speaking, okay? 93% intact. They're way better off than us, okay? They're way better off than us. And I'm a Latin American person. And look at how I look. I look Negroid, right? Yeah, exactly. I know what the hell I'm talking about. I do my research. Oh, you just get on the computer. No, dude, I read. Okay, I do other things. I investigate. I know how to investigate. Do you understand? I have those kinds of skills. Most people don't. I can discern from what's fact and what's fiction. I know my shit. Understand? And I'm going to tell you right now, yo. No one even wants to be around these so-called black people because they're dysfunctional. Every day you get on the train in America or in the United States or in New York or wherever, all you see is the dysfunction. It's frightening. The dysfunction of black people is frightening. And who do we have to blame for this? Partially ourselves, because you need black sellouts to fuck shit up. But I gotta hand it to you Caucasians, man. Y'all followed this guy who created those physical bodies for y'all. Y'all followed him, okay? Okay, the Lord created your soul. But there was an individual who was melanated like a black person, who was called Jacob, or Jacob or Yakub. And this individual, he set a negative polarity on this planet by creating your bodies through taboo science. When y'all was at your negative state, your negative polarity state in the Caucasus Mountains, and y'all wanted, and eventually y'all became a part of the Roman Empire because we gave y'all that. We had to give other people in this world certain things, even the Asians. We had to give everybody things because, you know, we made y'all kids. We gotta look after y'all. When y'all finally had some, y'all kept thinking about, y'all kept seeing how powerful, how great we were. Y'all got envious and started trying to attack our libraries. I don't know if it's the Library of Alexandria or whatever the heck. I don't know what the heck it was called. I forgot. And the neophytes that were there, which were studying under the tutelage of the Pharaoh or whoever say, they couldn't learn anything because these Romans were coming in, attacking people all the time. And these Romans were trying to invade all the time, and then we eventually kicked their ass and let them know we're not putting up with their shit. They turned that ass around. They didn't want no problems. They ran away when the elite guard showed up. Okay, they knew it was time for that ass. So what I'm saying is, Caucasian people, understand, throughout all this, extraterrestrial beings like Jacob, okay? That man Jacob in your Bible, that's an extraterrestrial. His name is Yakub. Okay? These extraterrestrials used ya against your own kin, your own brothers and sisters, your own melanated people. They used ya. That doesn't mean that you're bad, alright? But they used your people because they knew the albino would have a negative polarity on this. It would give a negative polarity on this planet. And do you know why? Not just because of the melanin or the extraterrestrial influence. Not just that. Okay, imagine all the so-called races of people on this planet, like a cell phone. If you have a Wi-Fi, you're the best. You always have the connection. If you have 7 bars of Wi-Fi, you're incredible. You know, but if you have anything less than 7, like 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, you already get it, right? This is the truth. And you see how the bars get smaller too. The connections are getting severely weaker. Caucasians only have one small bar of connection to the universe, the cosmic Etherian mother, the universe, or Anu Elion El, which is the Lord. Anunnaki, you can search it up, the ancient gods of ancient Sumeria. You can search the information up, it's ancient Africa. You can search it up. I don't care. Do it. And you'll see for yourself. Now look. Caucasians only have one small bar of connection. Negroid people have Wi-Fi. They either have 7 bars or they got Wi-Fi, do you understand? And this is an example, of course. If we're cell phones, we're a superior version. The Caucasian, he's the weakest link in the human race. This is why they needed to use him. And I'm not saying that y'all weak and y'all can't fight nobody off or you can't beat nobody in fight. I never said nothing like that, but I'm talking about your bioengineering and your biochemical body types and how your bodies function. Okay, you barely have any melanin at all. It was easy for the extraterrestrials to inhabit your bodies, use ya for whatever plot that they have. If you actually look up on YouTube, you'll actually see that this guy Putin, or what the hell's his name, Vladimir Putin or whatever the hell, Putin from Russia. If you actually look up, there's information, videos of his face literally morphing into the face of a reptilian entity, a lizard creature from a demonic realm. And there was other people with him that were shape-shifting and they were changing. Okay? This is already out there for y'all to see this stuff that's happening in this world that we're living in. Okay? We have a lot of crazy shit going on. We have demons and demonic entities that have used these Khazarian people, these Jews, these Canaanites, this Conan beast white man that's up there fucking up shit, and he thinks the shit fucking funny, and you even have black sellouts like Jesse Jackson and fucking Al Sharpton, who come up and they try to act like, oh, we're gonna help black people do this and that. They're a bunch of fucking coon sellouts from the Bolay Foundation. Do you understand? Illuminati all up in this bitch, and you niggas still don't fucking get it, making me fucking pissed out here. You understand? And I really think, for the most part, that y'all really believe the hype. Y'all believe the bullshit. I don't understand. Why would you believe the bullshit? I don't understand. Listen to me. Listen to me right now. Listen to me right now. Okay? It's very difficult for these entities to mess with Negroid people or inhabit their bodies or anything like that because the melanin concentrate is too damn strong. Oh, okay, and also another thing, you Caucasian people, you have to understand. You have to understand. You need to come back into the human family. And also another thing you have to understand. Segregation and integration are completely different concepts. But the concept I'm trying to teach is live equally with respect, but live separate though. See how the Romans had their thing? You see how the Egyptians had their thing? You see how how everybody on the planet, they lived on different land masses. And we all loved each other and we lived separate. Okay? When we came in ancient times, we lived separate. Rome, Egypt, and all this stuff like that. We lived equally and we lived separate. Some very rare times people came out and mixed with others, but this was rarities. And it was better that way because it worked. It worked. We weren't supposed to be mixing all crazy like how it is right now. No law. It's lawless down here. It's lawless. And hey, I'm not perfect, but I'm trying to strive to be, okay? And I gotta tell y'all, man, okay? This world is already fucked up, and whatever's coming is going to be a lot worse. So we need to prepare and start doing our research and figuring out what our government's trying to do. Because our government is up to some shit, let me tell you. Alright, guys. Alright, guys, this is Serious Inner Temple. I'm out. Comment, like, and subscribe. And don't forget to check out my other stuff. Check out my other videos as well. I'll be making more videos soon. And yeah, I'm glad we sat down and talked about this stuff. Black people, you're not black. White people, you're not white. I have more videos on this topic coming out soon. This is not the only one. I'm going to go in even deeper detail on this stuff, okay? No more playing around. No more playing games. Let's do this. Peace.